Hello and welcome to another action figure video. Today we're taking a look at a bunch of Mcfarlane figures that I've repainted in different levels, different amounts. In the previous action figure I said like, hey, this figure is missing just a little bit of paint. I don't like the colors, but the molding is excellent. So here's the video update for that. Let's start off with some very simple basic repaints or just touch-ups pretty much. So first up, we have this Robin here. I pretty much just went over his belt buckle, filled in the yellow on the side. Some of the belt is actually misprinted. The eye piece is also repainted, so the white is more white. And his logo also got a little bit of repaint, a little bit of extra yellow, extra black, just to round up the lines on the edges. Other similar repaint is the Flash, Kid Flash, as well as this other Kid Flash. I've noticed, especially with the regular Flash, that the yellow on the belt is actually sort of crumbling and just falling off from the soft rubbery plastic. So that was quite unfortunate. So please, if you do have one of the first releases of the Flash figure, you definitely want to check out his diaper area. Not only that, but the overall yellowing is all the lining on these Flash figures is a little bit rough here and there, so I just pretty much fill in the gaps. Same with Reverse Flash, I just fill in all the red lines on his belt and arms just to make them look better. As for this Reverse Flash, I went over the lining on a lot of the belt and the legs to straighten them out a lot more, and actually completely repainted his head. I didn't like the gray hairs, I made that black. We painted the skin so it actually goes right up to the mask because it was a bit blurry. The red on the little lightning bolts, as well as all of the yellow on the mask, just to straighten out the lines pretty much. Because a lot of the Flash figures, especially this one, the lining is just kind of blurry. So all the black, yellow, and red just went over all the lines and just trying to straighten it and make it look less, I guess I would say, fuzzy. Another figure with just a tiny little bit of repaint is just silver arrows on his legs there. Repainted the handle bit for his bow, silver on the lining, and silver on these arrow tips, as well as some belt straps on his little backpack there. I'll put a bit of coat on that joint. It does look a little bit out of place, but very, very little bit of repaint. Another little repaint is just a little bit of gold and metallic red on the little gems, and this one is her belt, just to tidy her up. Deathstorm here, I just went over some of the silver lining just to even out the lines, and his chest logo there, that bottle cap area, that was just painted blue, but as in the comic I saw it was like in silver and stuff, so I did that. Catwoman, just the silver buckles on the belt straps on her torso, so just 6 little bits there. We almost finished with the basic little repaints. We're gonna get to something a bit more involved now. Arkham Batman, silver tips on the boots. Neck piece, the metallic blacks on the gauntlets, and we painted the black and silvers for the belt, as well as his old belt on that being completely black. I also went ahead and repainted his accessories, so adding silver details on the grapple gun, silver metallic black details on this. I think this is the explosive. No, that's just not the explosive. It's like a electric shock one. Also a little bit of metallic blue detailing there, just to give it a little bit of like just extra details. And also we painted the silver and metallic colorings on this little explosive gun. Deathstroke, I added all these little silver details on the straps. We painted the gun holster in his pocket, metallic straps, metallic, the shotgun bits, as well as adding some of those metal scratch marks on all the dents of his armor. Next up, yes, you do see Black Manta. So since his chest piece, the side piece are in metallic, I'm like, all the similar ones, they must be metallic too. So metallic here, metallic on the back, also on the little boots, a little bit of metallic red there as well, just painted the back. I also had to fill in some paint on the back there, that was originally just missing a bit. Metallic detailing and all the little grenades on his pockets and stuff, as well as these blades are fully silver now, which includes his staff weapon, silver top there, as well as tiny little metallic bits on these screws, just to give it a little bit more detail. Okay, more complex paint is this Arkham Riddler, black and gold question marks all over, including the middle one that I redid on the gloves, purple on the hat as well as his buttons and pockets. We did those. So a lot of just little bits of details everywhere. Now the gold question marks on the suit, I didn't paint them accurately or like too carefully because I feel like it's a fabric suit. It's gonna look a bit fuzzy and weird anyway. So that's just how it's gonna look for me. And that's my excuse.
Come on, Deathstroke, don't fall over.
Now the Arkham one that I repainted, I absolutely hated the belt, the lime green color of the belt and the really bright red for the chains on his arms. So those were repainted with like contrast brown, silver, and then like a wash over it. I also went over every single little metal nail that's clipping him together, and I actually filled in some of these gaps in his body with a little bit of brown coloring. Also repainted his fingernails as well as toenails, and he just looks so much better now than the original paint color. I don't know what happened there. Little silver buttons there. And yeah, there's a bit of transparent blue for some of these veins just to make them pop a little bit. He doesn't need a stand, I remember. He can stand quite well himself. Etrigan, I didn't like his original color at all. So arms, legs, all repainted with a metallic red and golden buttons for him there. Oh, I didn't paint this bit because it's soft plastic. I feel like paint I put on there was have to chip, as well as I kept it silver just to give it some kind of contrasting and layering going on. Red Arrow, big repaint for him. His whole backpack completely brown wash, as well as these black leathery bits, as well as adding some little silver buttons. I put a little bit of wash on his arms, so these tattoos really don't look, because these tattoos look really bad when they're just bright green, look like stickers. So yeah, a little bit of wash there. Full black detailing on his legs, arms. So I didn't like the original ruby red that they went with. Belt's completely repainted, and the bow there, put a little bit black there, and that's it. So he's got pretty big repaint. Not very different from his original colors, but just trying to improve him a little bit for myself. Next up we have Gorilla Grodd. I pretty much just went over a lot of his armor, just with a wash on it, just to make details shine, and then I went back with some alcohol to rub over it, just so it cleans it up just a little bit. I also painted this little gem there, and yeah. Okay, we're moving on to like two figures, final figures that are really, really big, complete repaints. First we have Lex Luthor. I just changed his colors a lot, all over the place. So purple straps, metallic straps, redid the center in gold and metallic red around it. Repainted the boots metallic and then purple contrast. Little silver details here and there, red details here and there. Same with these gauntlets. Painted black inside and purple on the out. And on the back there, metallics, little bit of details, and his diaper area is all black. And just a little bit more metallic details there. I think he looked much better like this because the original coloring was just kind of god-awful. But this body is so detailed and looks so good. This figure really deserves a repaint. Anyone who gets one of these, for me, like I know some people would wash the figures with soap before they do the repaint, and yeah, of course that is recommended. What I did with this one was I went over it with a flat acrylic spray. That's like a finish, so it makes the entire figure a little bit rough, and then I repainted that. Painted over that, and then I went over with him with another gloss spray. So that's how I did him. Finally, we have Mr. Freeze. Again, great molded figure. All the details look really nice. It's just the colors which just... I thought the colors were utter garbage. There was a gold label exclusive, one with slightly different colors, but even that one just looked a bit weird to me. So metallic blues, a little bit of red detailing, and metallic and black washes all of the boots and the arms. Even this gun had a little bit of metallic blue there for a little highlight, and on the back got some little red for the vowels and different metallic colors depending on what it is, just to cut up the suit a little bit to make it look a bit different. So there we go, that's 20 Mcfarlane DC Multiverse figures that I've repainted in different levels of detail. I've got some fully repaints here. Let me know what you guys think of these color schemes. If you're going to repaint your figure, is that the color scheme you're going to go for? Maybe you want to go for a different one. I've seen quite a few different people who've repainted their figures too in vastly different colors. Some of them I didn't, in the middle ground we have some that only altered the colors ever so slightly, didn't really go all out on them, but just to sort of touch them up and make them a bit better. And some of them I just added tiny little bit details just to clean them up a little bit. And finally, some that I didn't change the detail coloring at all. I just kind of fixed what was chipping off or what didn't come out the manufacturing process quite correctly. So that's my lot of Tronti figures. I also picked up the Mcfarlane Keaton Batmobile, and that's something that definitely needs to repaint to look good. It's too shiny, it's a single-seater. I didn't get the Keaton figure, but I do have the Mezco one on its way sometime eventually from Mezco 112, so that's a 6-inch figure. So hopefully that and other figures can sit in there with 2 seats to make it size accurate. So guys, suggesting comment below, guys, take care, have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now.